Hi, I'm Alan.
And I'm Vic, and we're
PekoPeko
PekoPeko TV.
TV.
Let's talk about mochi.
Mochi.
Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu.
Which means Happy New Year in Japanese.
Mochi in Japan is a traditional New Year's food.
It's made by bashing rice. Two people put this blob of mochi into a huge mortar and they whack it with a hammer constantly, changing its shape so it doesn't stick to the bottom of it. It's a lot harder than it looks.
Whether it's the light tap or the hard whack, I think it's fun for all ages, really.
It brings everyone together.
So what I have in my hand is known as an ichigo daifuku.
Ichigo meaning strawberry, dai meaning big,
Fuku meaning lucky. So it's like one of those New Year's lucky foods.
mochi is what I'm holding here. But mochi is also a form of texture that can describe it. It's wonderfully soft.
Itadakimasu.
You can really smell that fresh strawberry bite in there.
Try not to eat the whole strawberry, please.
I was surprised that it was a fresh strawberry, you know? I'm so used to like cereals flashing strawberries, but like dried up strawberry or artificial strawberry, but this is a nice fresh strawberry in there.
Okay, so next we got the kusamochi.
Kusamochi, huh?
So kusamochi is a kind of mochi which is flavored with a plant called mugwort.
I love Harry Potter.
It does like sound like something out of Harry Potter. I've heard from people that it tastes kind of grassy, but I don't know if that sounds like a bad thing. But I think
guess it's one way to find out.
I think we just have to get in this and see what it's about. It's quite herby. Inside, of course, is moranko. You know, for two people who don't like anko, we sure are eating a lot of anko.
Well, I'm ready for the next one.
Mochi mochi shokara.
chokara.
So this is chocolate mochi.
This is so nice. This is chocolate wrapped with a layer of mochi around it,
This is so good on earth.
making it mochi chocolates. So instead of that anko, it's chocolate. It's close to a truffle.
Exactly.
It's kind of like truffle chocolate, surrounded by a sweet, gooey layer of mochi.
This gets the most Western likable flavor.
The world of mochi is vast. I mean, we're just covering tip of the iceberg here.
So come with us and let's go home and we'll cook up something to show you what we mean. So let's go.
Where are we now?
Okay, so now we're at home, home sweet home. We made with us a famous Japanese New Year food called ozoni. This recipe is really simple. It's made from boiling spinach, chicken, daikon, which is white radish, carrot, dashi. What's dashi?
Fish stock.
Together to make a sort of soup. And then finally a block of dried mochi heated up to made soft in the toaster oven called kirimachi or kakumochi. So we have with us the ozoni, looking really quite delicious. Itadakimasu. I got this recipe courtesy of Yoko-san. Thank you, Yoko-san, once again for helping us. All the ingredients in the recipe have come together to make this really delicious broth. Then the kakumochi, which is like dried mochi cut into blocks, is cooked in the toaster oven to make it go gooey again.
Like cheese.
Yeah, it's like mozzarella cheese. So.
I mean, I see this as almost as a substitute to cheese. Not quite that, but close. Don't take two big bites of mochi, you might die.
Yeah, people are known to choke and die eating mochi because of its texture. Don't get too into it because otherwise it might be too much to swallow.
People die from anything, really. But mochi can be one of them. Is that the way you want to go?
Vote now.
Vote now. Eat now. Next up, we have oshiruko. So this is like a dessert. It's really sweet.
Yeah, it's like a reverse Daifuku.
So as you can see here, there's a dab of mochi in the middle, surrounded by a wonderfully warm soup. I actually think I like anko like this.
It usually is cold inside something like taiyaki or obanyaki or a lot of traditional desserts. And I find as its pace, it's too cold.
I don't think I've ever had it warm, and I think I prefer it this way.
Yeah, I think that heat really aids it in this sense.
Okay, fine. I was wrong about anko. It's nice warm. This changes my mind. This changes everything.
We bought this from our local mochi store, and there they also served oshiruko.
The freshness really shows.
Yeah, I think so too.
We have
Yukimi Daifuku. Yeah, check out our buns. I have the classic flavor.
I have oshiruko.
Alan, tell me, what is Yukimi Daifuku?
So yuki is snow, and mi is to view. So snow viewing.
Yeah, so imagine it's winter in Japan. It's cold, it's snowing outside, it's freaking beautiful. So imagine that, and now encapsulate that in mochi. So we have essentially mochi ice cream. It's kind of hard to do this on camera. Oi.
Oh,
Oh, so it's gooey already to begin with. Oh, it looks so tender. Oh my god. Mmm. It's so good.
it's like we said in the first episode, the dairy here, the ice cream, is just so luscious. It's so
Creamy. It's so rich.
Yeah.
I think similarly, this is actually very high quality ice cream. It has only just 2, but it's perfect. It's not iced over, it's not watery. It really lives up to like ice cream. And
Yeah.
rarely do you get that
Yeah.
cream of ice cream.
That's true. Looking back, mochi is just not a texture that we have back in the West. I feel like I've discovered it here.
I mean, mochi is a very traditional treat. It's been going on for like forever. When it comes to sweets, of course there are the more modern variations, but mochi is just a source of pride within Japan. It's a soul food.
And just the culture here.
This episode we had
Ichigo Daifuku,
kusa mochi,
chocolate mochi,
ozoni,
oshiruko.
and last but not least, Yukimi Daifuku. Thank you for watching this episode on mochi. For more information, please click the link below, which will take us to the Tumblr page, where you'll find out all the neat details about this episode.
So do remember to check us out on Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to follow up on our shenanigans.
So this episode marks the new year of 2017.
So we're gonna start asking you questions. We've been talking a lot. So, what sort of mochi do you like
Which one was your favorite? Alongside, if you know any more that we've missed out,
that you wish to include?
please leave it in the comments below, and we'd love to see.
And as always, thank you for watching and see you soon.
Bye! Kagami mochi is the New Year's decorational mochi. It's made with 2 balls of mochi that have been flattened like a snowman, and then topped with a special sort of orange called a dai fruit. And these are New Year's decorations that they put out from after Christmas through to the first weekend of the New Year. This is a very modern version that's made with a sort of plastic casing.
So does this orange give you good luck?
I don't know. No, does it give you good luck? No, it does not give you good luck.
Scratch that. It does not.